Right, subscriber got me a automatic tire pump literally the day before I got my first flat in over a year. Like, I haven't had a flat for a year and a half. And a subscriber buys this for me off my Amazon wish list that they also told me about, and asked me if I'd create an account so they could buy me a gift. They bought me a couple gifts. It's cool though. It's pretty quick. It just pumps up my shower from 0 to 67 psi in like 30 seconds, 60 seconds maybe. So I'm gonna weatherproof it, and I'm gonna mount it to the side of my shower, and then I'll have a dual sustainable when I need it after shit hits the fan shower, and before shit hits the fan, it's making it have just as much pressure as a regular shower. Looks like it's starting to one of these valves is starting to leak right here. Some pressure. So it's pretty impractical to go past this because it's just going to take forever. But I'd say that using this machine to pump it up to 50 psi, which is like starting to become a pain in the ass for me to do manually, it's really easy and quick for this to do. And this can actually quickly go up to 75 psi, I'd say, but then it started slowing down in its addition of psi's, and it started leaking after that. So I'd say 75 psi is about the limit for these pressurized can showers. Yeah, let's see how it sprays. Yeah, this is like the pressure. This is like a jail shower right here. All right, I just upgraded from homeless hanging shower pressure to jail pressure. Jail pressure is just under probably an RV pressure, I'd say. And then you got your house pressures, house shower pressures. Good sheep, happy shepherd. Yeah. I got some of my farmer friends, local beef, and a subscriber bought this rind peeler tool that actually put my carrots and my potatoes, my purple potatoes, through and made like some kind of a mash. It's going to be really interesting. So I got 1 part grits, 1 part carrots, and 1 part purple potatoes, and some garlic. I'm excited to see what this new texture is like. Yeah, and butter. Of course, butter. Wow. It made everything the same texture as the grits. It's like super fine. That's interesting. And we got some Rogue Valley cheddar cheese. Unfortunately, not my sheep's cheese yet. I just started milking JC in the mornings. I also used the zester to zest some lemons that a subscriber sent me in their backyard. Lemon zest. It smells so good. So I've just been putting a little pinch, that big, in my sheep's milk. It gives it like a lemon meringue flavoring to it. So yeah, that zester is a good tool to have for post-apocalyptic situation, because there's just as much vitamin C in the zest of oranges and lemons and citrus fruit as there is in the actual fruit. So we're throwing away half the vitamin C with every citrus fruit that we eat. And in a post-apocalyptic situation, when vitamin C is going to be a lot harder to come by, you're going to want to be able to preserve it. It's super quick and easy to zest and dehydrate the zest in a paper bag. So easy. Why not? And it makes everything taste so cool. It's like a really cool culinary and preservation method, having a zester. Yeah. Vitamin C. So all in all, I think the zester tool is an awesome Surthrival tool. I think that this is a little bit more of the glamping end of Surthrival. It's getting out of the Surthrival. So survival, then Surthrival, then glamping, then like maybe van life or something. I don't know. I'm just making this up right now. But this shower is certainly part of the Surthrival. It's reasonable. It's just a pesticide sprayer. Find it in any garage. Apocalyptic situation, and you'll have the ability to have a portable shower. If you can find one of those, as long as you clean it out well enough, and if you find a metal one, then you put it over directly over a fire instead of having to heat up water in a separate tub. But I like this. I'd say it's worth the money. They're a little unnecessary, a little pricey, and a little iffy on their longevity. Doesn't seem like these are gonna be able to last very long. They're not becoming waterproofed and whatnot. The PSI range that I was thinking it would be a benefit to have isn't even useful because it starts leaking into that realm of pressures. So these showers, better off just hand pumped, and from 30 to 50 PSI for showers is easy enough. Here's my gift list currently. I need some quick, small, compact, flexible tape measure. So even if this breaks, I'll just cut it off at its end and fold it up and put a rubber band around it. Soil tests, I want to start soil testing properties. Is starting to get really affordable. It's like 20 bucks or something, 30 bucks. And that's not just for the major phosphorus, nitrogen, potassium. It's like, it's the micronutrients like selenium and stuff. It's a pretty in-depth report, soil analysis, and yeah, 30 bucks. This new iPhone would allow me to film in a wide angle view. Starting with iPhone 11, they start having a built-in wide angle lens so that I could, from my waist, be filming everything that's in front of me, everyone that's in front of me, their face and everything, with space above them to spare. This portable car freezer, this one has 2 compartments instead of just one. So you can have one side a freezer and the other side a fridge. Glass cutter is so I can cut mirror and like strips of mirror, and use double-sided tape, like foam tape ideally, and adhere 1-inch strips along the entire length of the Go Sun reflector so that the pitting and the wearing and the dulling of the Go Sun reflector after years of use, it can be extended to as long as the 20-year lifespan of the tubes. Tubes are guaranteed to remain sealed against manufacturing defects for like 20 years. And so yeah, if you could get a reflector to go that long by taping some strips of mirror on there with this tool, these tools don't really go dull either. It's like I don't know, like I've worked with them before, and they last a long time. Like you get a couple of these extra blade heads and they'd last you your life. So and this is a stapler, a heavy duty stapler that I would like to try to experiment with stapling doormats together into human shoes, into livestock hoof boots, and various other things. Yeah, I think that it'd be a really quick, super quick and easy way to prototype a lot of different projects that I have done in the past, so I imagine that it'll really come in handy. This is the most portable one. Like, it seems to have its extensions more parallel with the base instead of like 45 degrees upwards and require more storage. So it's the most compact one, only $22 too. I needed one of these grass hooks, hand hooks for grabbing morning glory and cutting it up, harvesting for wild hay for my sheep, and for grabbing the tops of lots of plants that are too tall for my sheep to reach, and cutting them off, and the tops of the plants are the parts that are tenderest and they'd like to eat most anyway. Like Scotch broom, these 12-pack dispensing needle set. They're super wide gauge needles, and one of those has all of the gauges around the sizes of gauges that this specific made for teat tube is around. This one I think is maybe made for this one. It says that it can be used for sheep and goats and cows, but its diameter, I can't imagine shoving it in the sheep teat. But these smaller ones have smaller sizes, and one of those has got to be able to work. I think this is only $10, yeah. So these are for mastitis of not so much my sheep, because I'm milking them constantly, but if I run across, need a farmhand for someone. If a farm that I'm crossing has a cow or goat that's in milk and has mastitis because they didn't milk it regularly enough, and or some other reason, then I'll be able to help to clear out their over pressurized udder. I got these triple thick puncture resistant tubes. Oh no, out of stock. Nikes. And my friend purchased the tape and the Lugol's iodine. You have helped too much. I'm gonna add some more things there though as they come to my mind. Yeah, thank you, Mikey. I appreciate you telling me about and showing me how to do this, and then buying me like several things on here. Thank you so much, Mikey.